Hello, how are we all? Welcome to, well, you could be watching any number of places actually. So welcome to our live feed. We're Future Developments. In fact, we can move this out of the way now, can't we? We're Future Developments. We are based here in Stoke-on-Trent. We are manufacturers of loads of really fabulous products. We're going to be showing you some of them today. We're the home of the original BLUEMAGIC. We also are home to PINKMAGIC as well, again, the original, which we're going to be talking you through today, as well as lots of things actually. So we've got a few from the PINKMAGIC family. You can see them just behind me over here. So we've got the spray and the concentrate, we've got the foam, and we've also got the cleaning wipes as well, which I'm really excited to show you about. I think they're brilliant. I think they're so good. So I'll show you those later. We've got our Beldray spot cleaner as well, so if you need to clean your carpets, we've got something fabulous for that for you. We've got screen wash, and we also have our scratch pen, so something for your car. Well, two things for your car actually. So yeah, stay tuned for that. We've got loads coming up for you. Let's start with some PINKMAGIC then for you, because this is not just a stain remover, but it's also antibacterial. It's going to kill 99.99% of germs, bacteria, viruses, all of those nasty things that you want to be killing. So any of those high touch areas, this is going to be an absolute game changer for your home. Now, if you've got, you know, under your sink, a million different cleaning products, this and BLUEMAGIC, I would say, could be the one that replaces them all. Sounds very dramatic, doesn't it?
Hi Martin, Martin's joined us on
I can't
Facebook.
see comments on my screen now, Martin, so Kirsty, you'll relay everything to me as you comment.
If it is buffering on Facebook, Martin, you can go over to, we can say the other platform on this one, can't we?
I don't know. I never do because I don't know.
We're on the YT, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You can, just in case, because Facebook tends to buffer a lot. It's up to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How annoying. Sort it out, Mark. Not as in, no, not our Mark, as in, you know who I mean.
Yeah.
Right. So, if you go and look at your antibacterial sprays in your cupboard at the moment, likelihood is, I never realised that till I worked here, by the way. Likelihood is it'll say on the back, spray, leave on for 5 minutes. That's how it kind of kills all those germs and bacteria. This is just 1 minute, which is a lot easier than leaving something on 5 minutes and not getting waylaid doing something else. So spray it on, leave it for 60 seconds, and then you're going to wipe it down, and you will be killing 99.99% of germs, bacteria, viruses, even encapsulated viruses, which go around this time of year, like chicken pox and things like that. All those nasties. If you've got little ones in the house, if you've got school or nursery age kids who are bringing back any number of germs into the house, that is an absolute godsend for you. We're going to show you this on those sorts of high touch areas. What we've done is sort of emulate germs, basically. So if I get my little torch, now if you were to go around your house with one of these, you'd probably be horrified.
I know. Let me
We've
turn
kind
the
of
lights off.
emulated it here and sort of faked it a little bit for you, just to show you the sort of things that you would see on something like a high chair, because it is such a high touch area that you end up with all sorts on there. You know, when maybe you've been doing like baby-led weaning, where the, you know, just hands in pureed strawberries and stuff. Oh, I'm starting to see comments now.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
To the other side.
I see. Welcome, welcome. There we go. So we give that a nice spray down.
Do you know how many people just use baby wipes to clean the high chair down?
Really?
I have got to admit that I've done it before,
In a quick
A
pinch.
quick.
Yeah.
but you're not actually doing anything,
No,
are
it's
you?
not actually cleaning it, is
No.
it? No. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I need to move some of this out of the way. It's annoying me. You can see all our stuff that's normally when we're doing this portrait, you can't see any of that mess. It's all out of the way, but we don't have that luxury here.
I know.
So there we go. You'd leave that on for about a minute. And you give it a nice wipe down. If you think about cleaning your kitchen surfaces, right, by the time you've got round your kitchen and you're going back to the first place you sprayed and going back over that again, wiping that down, you're going to be likely at a minute. Here we go. Okay. And obviously you'd be doing this blind. You wouldn't be able to see. If you've got germs on there, they're invisible. You can't see what you're wiping away. You need to trust, it's very awkward to do this here. You need to be able to trust that you've got a really, really great product that's going to be getting rid of it all. Where have I put my torch now? What's the matter with me today? There it is. I'm not with it today. Something's not quite right. I do feel very sleep deprived today, particularly, more so than I usually do. There you go, let's lift that up a little bit. There you are. So you
Nice
can see all of
looking.
those, yeah, the sprayed bits of food and the fingerprints and the wipes and the, you know, just think, kids, they sit there, their hands in dirty stuff and picking a nose, wiping their snots, and oh God, it just gets everywhere. I love them dearly, but they are gross, aren't they? You've got to anti back after them. There you go. Also really great if you've got pets as well. So obviously really great for kids, but really, really great for pets because it's got this cherry blossom fragrance to it as well. So it's a deodorizer, a bit of a kind of odour eliminator. So again, in that spray bottle, you could just give it a really nice light mist across like a dog bed, for example. And it's just going to get rid of that bit of that stinkiness that the dog can leave on there, the kind of wet dog smell. It gives it a bit of that cherry blossom fragrance.
You tend to only smell that in other people's houses, like if you've got your own pets anyway.
Yeah.
You become used to their smell, don't they? And
it's like when people have a house smell, but no one knows what their house smell is.
I know.
I'm so self-conscious of that.
And
you can't fake your house smell. Your house smells your house smell.
Exactly.
I said to my brother the other day, I really like your house smell. He was like, we've got house smell. I was like, no. So what's it like? I was like, it's your house smell. Yeah. It's not like it's
everybody's is totally different, isn't it?
But I think I've worked out what my brother's is because we went and bought a particular detergent the other day from a particular shop, like an own brand from a particular. And I kept getting a whiff of it when we washed our clothes in it, and I was like, I think he uses that detergent. I think he must shop there and he uses that detergent, so I think I've worked that one out now. Right, so you've seen it on high chairs, and we've shown it you on the dog bed as well. Really, really great, because of course, and again, if you know, maybe you've got pets and they're sort of traipsing in germs and all of that stuff. The beauty is that you're not just buying a spray bottle. What you're buying is a concentrate and a spray bottle, or you can even get it as 2 concentrates and 1 spray bottle. So one of these makes up 50 of these if you do it at the sort of recommended concentrate. It's got different concentration, like dilution rates on the back. You can do whatever you want basically with it, which is nice. You get the power to make it as strong or as weak as you want it. Obviously, if you're getting the one that's the bundle with 2 of these, you're getting 100 of these bottles, essentially, which is incredible value for money. When you consider how great this is, it's certified food safe. It hasn't got those kind of bleaches, solvents. It hasn't got those nasties in. And the beauty is then you get a lot of freedom with how you use this. Yes, you could use it the traditional way, put it in there, dilute it with water, spray. Equally, you could use this, put some, it's got a child lock on, so I can't get in. You pour it into the cap, pop it in your mop bucket, and then you mop your floors with it. It doesn't leave that sticky residue that a lot of floor cleaners can leave, and it's got the antibacterial nature in it. So again, if you've got dogs coming through, traipsing things in, maybe you've got kids who never take the shoes off when you ask them to, and they're bringing that in. Maybe you've got that entrance hall that, you know, that's where the shoes live, and so there's always shoes in there. So that's the bit where you know if ever there's going to be germs being traipsed in, it's that section of flooring. That's the place to be mopping with something like that, because it's really, really fabulous. We have, as we say, the concentrate and the spray that we've just shown you, but we also have a whole family really of PINKMAGIC products, including the foam, which is this one just here. And so what that's going to be great for is cleaning anywhere where you want it to stay. So I love this I would take you into our bathroom and show you, but it's a bit of a nightmare to take the tripod around. So I would take this into, you know, your shower head. You can spray up onto your shower head. Let me try and give you an example of with something that I've actually got in here. Let's say this is your shower head. If you were to spray upwards with the concentrate, it would of course just drip down. If you were to spray upwards with this, you know that the foam stays in there, and even when it's like this, it's not dripping away. Yeah. Now what you could do is wipe that straight away, or, stood too close, or you can leave it. It goes to a kind of salty texture, but as it does that, it pulls away all of that dirt. So you see what I mean? You can leave it in there and it's not going to drip down. So to get those areas, maybe tiles, maybe you've got lots of soap scum on tiles, maybe you're in your bathroom and your tiles are looking probably not this bad, but you've got bits of, I mean, we've literally rubbed the soap bar on it, but you know what it can look like.
It does,
in your shower.
It builds up, doesn't it? Especially like around the bottom of the
and you don't see
shower.
It happening. I also think around your drain, you know, like around your little your plug hole where you get the kind of the mankiness. The
silicone, it sticks to the silicone, doesn't it? Yeah,
a line of that along there, around there, brilliant. Again, you spray that on there. If that is an upright tile, a wall tile, it's not just going to drip straight down, you see. It's going to stay nice and upright.
Yeah.
It's going to stick onto there. It's going to pull all of those germs away and all of that soap scum away as well. Just give that a wipe.
Martin says he's watching to come and give us some support.
Oh, thanks, Martin. There'll be lots of people watching on the playback as well.
Yeah.
So if you're watching back, after the fact, you can visit our shop and you can buy all of these products and more from Future Developments. Made in the UK, here in Stoke-on-Trent. So you can probably hear by Kirsty's lovely accent. I love your accent.
Lovely. I wouldn't say lovely.
Lovely. There we go. Yeah, don't be fooled. You're not in Birmingham just because you can hear me. There we go. So you can see how easily that comes away. And once it dries, it's not going to dry with anything streaky or smeary or anything like that. There we are.
It's good for the watermarks as well, isn't it? So it doesn't leave watermarks on the...
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, it's still wet at the moment, so you're still seeing a bit of those streaks. But as that dries, it's going to dry really, really nicely and have a lovely finish on it. So if you've got the kind of bathroom that's very sort of high gloss, you know, very like shiny tiles, it's that really lovely glam look.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about it kind of not quite coming up right. Same as these look. So let's show you with things like scuff marks. Again, people coming through that nice tiled entrance hall that you've got and leaving all the... Oh, it's not doing it as well this time.
Try the heel. I swear it makes a difference. There you go.
There's all the tips and tricks. It's not doing it great, is it?
Is it not?
Do you know what I think it is? Because I only just cleaned it. It's probably got a bit
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Right, let's give it a wipe down with a nice dry cloth. If we're going to do this, we're going to do it properly,
We
guys.
are, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that might work better. You see I'm getting mad now. There we go, starting a little bit.
Yeah, you go. I feel like I'm always waiting for the tile to break.
I know, I always feel like it's going to, and then I'm like, I'm not that strong, I need to calm down. So there you go. So a bit of scuff marks on there. So again, if it's that entrance hall that you've got kids running in with their trainers on and scuffing it all up, again, you could be putting it in your I can't talk today. Putting it in your mop bucket rather than getting on your hands and knees and kind of wiping this down if you obviously don't want to do that. What can we put on here that might happen?
Wax crayon.
Let's do it. Let's do a bit of both.
Yeah.
So I'll do some wax crayon. Maybe the kids, maybe got very little ones like I do and they're getting hold of all sorts. Then we've got Sharpie that side. I'll just show you as well, by the way, that is genuine Sharpie marker. Permanent marker. And again, we're going to go straight in with PINKMAGIC. Straight on those scuff marks. Straight on the Sharpie marker and the wax crayon. And just watch it lift it all away. Again, you would, if you wanted to use those antibacterial properties, you'll be leaving it on for a minute. Obviously at the moment, that's not something that I'm that concerned about. It's just getting that pen off, so there you go. Beautifully done.
Martin says, you're beautiful, very good at what you're doing. Big hugs to you.
Thanks, Martin. I don't feel like it today. I can't stop falling over my words today. I do feel tired. You know when your brain starts wandering?
Yeah.
My brain's like that today.
Yeah.
I must be tired. It's all the excitement of that football match last night.
I think it is. We were up, then we were down.
Oh, God. I was on the edge of my life. And the thing is, my husband will say to me, but we're nowhere near either box at the minute, so this is the bit where you can relax. And I'm like, I can't.
I
You've not met my
know, I
nervous
know.
system. My nervous system's normally at a 10, just regardless of what's happening. If I'm watching a match, we're done.
I know.
So, you've seen the foam and you've also seen the concentrate, but we've also got the wipes to show you as well. I think these are absolutely genius, especially because these are individually wrapped as well. So you know, if you were to get like antibacterial wipes, you'd get them in like a big, like a packet of baby wipes kind of thing, a big packet. But you're not going to carry that around with you. I mean, I remember when COVID was happening, and I mean, it's still happening, but I remember when we were fully in the midst of lockdown, and we were travelling, we had a holiday booked, and because the country we were going to hadn't fully locked down yet, it was Italy. Do you remember Italy got really bad? We had a holiday booked for Italy, of course we did. and they said, well, it hasn't locked down, so you can't have a refund. So yeah, either go on your holiday or lose thousands of pounds. And we were like, okay. So we went, and of course it locked down the first day we got there. So we basically just went on a plane and came home on a plane. I went to Italy for an evening meal, basically. But because I was so scared about this COVID that none of us have ever heard of, I had a big thing of baby wipes. Actually, this would have made far more sense and far easier to pack in my hand luggage. You know, a few of these in your bag as you're going around in your day-to-day life. And then when we've all been there where you sit down in maybe you go into a busy cafe or something and the last person hasn't like the plate hasn't been cleared away from the last person or something. To be able to just dip into your bag and grab one of these out, I think is absolutely brilliant.
I think the wipes that are in a big pack as well, you can guarantee that sometimes you don't put the lid on properly.
And it dries out.
And they dry out, don't they?
I yesterday, forget, went to the petrol station with my little girl. She was sat in the back. She wanted to come in the petrol station with me. And I thought, no, I don't want to have to carry you all the way in, to put you all the way back in the car. I can see the car from where I am. I'm just going to quickly bolt and quickly pay, right? Judge me if you will.
Yeah.
Sure, some of you will. But I said, what about if I get you a little treat while I'm in there? She's like, oh, yeah, okay. So I went in and grabbed her a little mini chocolate bar, right? And I said, because we're going to the car wash, you can eat it while we're in the car wash. She got a bit scared of the car wash. It was her first time. So I gave her the chocolate to try and perk her up. Anyway, you can imagine it's a heat wave. We had to have the windows closed and my aircon doesn't work. So the chocolate is just melting and melting and melting all over her. Now, I've always got a packet of baby wipes in the car, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
I grabbed the baby wipes. They've been sat in a car in a heat wave, so they've all completely dried out. I've only left a little bit open, cracked open, completely dry. These are individually sealed. So you can imagine me trying to get chocolate from all over my child's hands. I'm in the front, so I've got my seat all the way back. I'm trying to wipe with dry baby wipes. Ridiculous. Not that I'm saying wipe skin with these. I'm not. These are for surfaces, but you see my point.
Yeah.
The fact that they're individually wrapped, when you come to use them, you're not going to be, oh, okay, I can't use them, because they're all going to seal in that freshness. Everything that you love about PINKMAGIC, the cherry blossom fragrance, the antibacterial properties, all of that stain removing properties, is all sealed. It's all kind of infused into these wipes and all sealed in that packaging. The other thing about these is they're 100% bamboo, so they're really sustainable as well. They're biodegradable, which is fabulous. And they're solvent free. And again, as I say, they're going to kill those viruses and bacteria in 60 seconds. So again, you're going to wipe down sides, wipe down those high touch areas. Maybe you're getting on a plane and you pull down the little tray table and you want to give that a quick wipe. Maybe you're going on public transport. Maybe you're getting the tube, right? Maybe you're in London and you go to and from work on the tube and you've got to touch the bar. Just get this out, quickly give the bar a quick wipe and then you don't feel so...
Nobody seems bothered on the tube, do they?
I can't tell you me started.
I literally try and
you're all
sit
disgusting.
there.
I'm like this. I'd rather fall over and get concussion,
you
frankly.
have to stand yourself.
Or if I'm on with somebody, like if I'm on with my husband and he touches the bar.
And you hold on to
grab him.
I'm exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly. You see, we all do the same. I love that we're both as germophobia as each other.
I know.
It doesn't stop me getting ill, but you know, it still happens. But it's good to at least try. And I think, especially when you've got kids, you know, I've got a 3-year-old, nearly 3-year-old. It's one of those where she brings home so much. If I can avoid one cold a year, I'll take it, because she brings home that much from nursery. Again, have them in the house, have them in the car, have some in your bag. Just grab a little bundle of these. I think they're brilliant. The fact that they're individually wrapped, I think, is brilliant. It's going to clean, it's going to disinfect, and obviously just refresh as well. Take it to work with you. Maybe you have a shared office space. Maybe you do like hot desking at work or something, and you need to be able to. I mean, I know another place that I work, and we have to use the computers, and we share the computers. So I don't know if the last person who came in didn't have a cold and they've left the place 5 minutes ago. I could get one of these out, give the keyboard a quick wipe down, give the mouse a quick wipe, and I know that I'm, you know, that bit more protected. You know, it's 99.99% of those germs and bacteria. It's going to be killing, which is really fabulous. Righto. Normally I've got the time on my screen now. I haven't got it. This is weird.
I know.
I don't know how much time.
Oh yeah, because that was Let me see what time we're on.
It's strange.
It's 20 past. 21 minutes past.
Okie dokie. I'll tell you where else I'm going to show you the wipes as well, actually. I'm going to show you them on trainers. Now, we do have BLUEMAGIC trainer wipes specifically, but we're not going to show you them today. You can get them in our shop if you'd like to. But just to show you with PINKMAGIC, if you did want to use them as a little bit of a cleaner, you can do this as well. Also, the fact that it's 100% bamboo, look how, somebody said in our other live a little bit earlier on that they're like the ones that you used to get, the lemony fresh ones that you used to get at the fast food places, you know, the ones to wipe your hands.
Yeah.
They're very sturdy, very strong. They're not kind of flimsy and rip easily and kind of fall to bits as you're using them. But you can see we've got a bit of a dirty, mucky trainer here.
Hi, Nigel.
Hi, Nigel.
Martin's put lots of jokes in the chat, but I can't read them all out. I
Are they
don't know
rude?
the answers to them all.
Are they Rudy jokes?
What does woof woof tick tick watchdog? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm confused.
I don't know, Martin.
You've got us perplexed, Martin. There you go. Look how clean that's come up straight away. So again, just to have with you, just to wipe things down. Maybe you spill something. Maybe you're at work and you spill your coffee over the desk or something and you need to just wipe things up. Brilliant. They just come in such handy, and it's no use having the spill, having the accident, being in the situation where you don't want to touch the desk, whatever it might be, being in that environment and then going, wish I'd bought those wipes. Oh, I'll buy those wipes now. You know, it doesn't, you can't do anything about it then.
I know.
Having them in your bag ready, just having them ready to go, it'll be that thing that you know, maybe sits in there for a few weeks and you never need them, and then as soon as you do, you go, oh, so glad I've got those.
I know.
So good. Or you'll be in that situation where you can sit down at a cafe and the stuff hasn't been cleared away, and you and all your friends are going, oh, and you go, oh, don't worry, I'll tell you what I've got in my bag, just get that out. Swipe that on the side, and everyone go, oh, you legend, well done, you know. It's, yeah, one of those really, really handy things to always have around with you. There's a multitude of different ways that you're going to be using something like this. But of course, it's got all of this infused into it. So all of that power of PINKMAGIC that we love, that has 99.99% of germs, bacteria and viruses ready to be killed with it, you are infusing into those wipes, which is absolutely fab. Now, let's show you, what else can we do that's grimy? This. I've got so much grimy stuff in here. It's hard to choose. So I did one half a little bit earlier on our other live, so you can see how beautifully this comes up. And you can also see the stark difference it can make. So let's do the other side. Should we do foam or should we do concentrate? We did this half with foam.
Oh, let's do concentrate
Yeah.
then, yeah. Although I do think the foam does stick better, doesn't it, when you're cleaning the...
Yeah, I'm running out of that. I need a new bottle. Yeah, the foam is good, and it's good because with something like this where you've got all of these little crevices, although look at that, blast it away. Where you've got all of those little crevices, the foam really gets in there. It almost kind of expands, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And lifts it away. It's very, very good. Just get these out of the way.
The foam as well, you can just leave it on, can't you, whilst
Yeah.
you're doing something else, and then you can go back to it and it's lifted it off rather than like
Go
you've
for a
just sprayed
cuppa.
with the concentrate. It sort of drips everywhere, doesn't it, with the...
Yeah. I'm all for something being easier. I'm all for being able to just go away and leave something to do rather than me being stood there scrubbing it.
Yeah.
And the foam is very good for that. Okay, so we've sprayed that on. You can see how it's lifted away so much of that grime already. I mean, look at it all come up on there. And by the way, you can use these things, with be it pink or BLUEMAGIC. You can use them on things like cars even. So
Yeah.
maybe you could pop a little bit in, if you're washing your car, hand washing your car, pop a bit in the bucket. Use the foam on your wheel arches and things like that, on your alloys. Or do down the sides as well.
You can even use the foam on your dashboard
Yes.
inside your car, can't you?
Yeah.
And the steering wheel and
Well, that's it. That gets
seats
really...
even.
Yes, I have you. Oh, I tell you, when I used it on the seat yesterday, I had, as I say, I went to get my chips from the fast food place that I shall not name just in case I'm not allowed the other day, because I just had a real craving for something really salty. I really fancied something salty. It's not often for me, that is. I'm normally a sweet gal, but I fancied something salty. And I went all excited, and as I say, I haven't had fast food in years, and I was saying to Kirsty earlier, so disappointed, they're not salty anymore.
They're not. They're really not the
So
same.
when did this happen? That is absolutely devastating. I've just spent my hard-earned £1.20 or whatever it was.
I
on this.
know.
I only had a little tiny one, but I was like, right, leave them then. But I got some ketchup with it, and so I'd put, you know, you get the sort of paper bag. I'd put the ketchup on the paper bag, and it was on my seat next to me. It was dark, I couldn't see, so I was eating as I go along.
Yeah.
And then the next day, I went to get in the car, massive stain of ketchup. It had gone straight through the paper bag. It just, 'cause it's, you know,
no.
it's just melting through it. And I was like, oh, and it had fully dried on because obviously the heat the next day.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no. So I just went out there with a little bit of BLUEMAGIC, sprayed a little bit of BLUEMAGIC on there and wiped it away. Again, worked just as beautifully with PINKMAGIC. So yeah, really, really worth trying that inside and outside your car as well. Inside the home, I tend to have a PINKMAGIC in the bathroom, one in the kitchen, and then I have my BLUEMAGIC for all of my stain removing. You're absolutely golden with that. It's brilliant. And it becomes that thing that replaces everything. Go and have a little look in our shop. Have a little look at what the price is. You will be so pleased with the price of this, because the fact that you're refilling these constantly, if you were to go into a shop, you'd be paying maybe £3 or £4 each time for that. It's like 11p a bottle or something. Don't quote me on that. It's something absolutely ridiculously low like that.
So it's £22 for 2 bottles.
£22 for 2 bottles.
Yeah.
Which would make up 100 of these.
Yeah.
22p a bottle, is that then?
Yeah,
no?
20,
Yeah, 22p. I mean, if you went into a supermarket and they're like, it's 20p please for a bottle of cleaner, you'd be like, take my money. Yeah.
And it's free delivery. Free delivery over £15.
Ah, perfect. There you go.
Exactly.
Great deal. And also, again, you can choose how diluted you want it. You can choose how strong you want it. If you've got those areas that you really want to give a blast, maybe you're using it like this and you're just doing that as your day-to-day cleaner on sides. Then maybe a sickness bug comes into the house and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to make sure I'm blasting this out.
Yeah.
Undo this, pop a little bit extra of your concentrate in and just be that little bit more kind of reassured. You know, it's good that you get that freedom and that choice with PINKMAGIC, because a lot of products you would not get that with. So it's really, really fab. Right, we've done PINKMAGIC. Let's talk spot cleaner.
Yes.
Let's talk cleaning your carpets. We've got a delightful carpet here. Beautiful.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely. Ugh. So, where's the actual bottle? There it is. Here it is from Beldray. This is the spot cleaner. This is your cleaning solution. So what you're going to be doing is adding this in to your spot buster here. And it's really, really easy to use. I've only just learned how to use this and it is so, so simple. So your dirty water is going to be coming out here. It's so satisfying because as you clean, you're going to see it go through and then you'll be able to see what you've collected in this little section. So if I just lift that up, we've already got some in there. Whoop.
Careful.
Okay, let me show you what's coming out of there. This is literally from a second ago. I had a little test with this. Just so I was
But
sure.
you can still use this in any carpet machine then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can use it in whatever. If you've already got a brand of carpet machine, you can absolutely use that wherever, but obviously we recommend the Beldray one.
Yeah.
Right, this is from a little test I did a second ago. Look at this.
Oh.
Oh my God, there was a lump in there then.
It looks like Coca-Cola.
That is gross.
That's awful.
I'm tempted to take a whiff of it.
Is that literally what we've just done with the tester?
I don't know if there's maybe a little bit in there to begin with.
Oh.
That's vile. That is absolutely vile. Oh, that's foul. It's got all little bits in it. You can see the little bits in it. Oh God, it just shows. Shows it's working, guys.
It does.
So let's show you how this works. So what you will do is, this is where you put your clean water. So again, you unclip this, you lift it out. Oh, I've already filled some water in there. I believe this is where you then add your cleaner. Now you're gonna, let's actually see exactly how, I was just gonna do that by eyeball, but that's probably not very sensible of me, is it? So you pre-dilute 10 ml solution into 90 ml of warm water, and then you're gonna be adding it in. I've been a bit naughty here. I haven't done that. I haven't pre-diluted, but I'm gonna be a rebel and just add it in there.
Okay.
Don't tell
It does the same thing.
You do it properly at home, all right? But into warm water again. See, that's not very warm, so I feel like maybe I should go and use warm water instead now. Should re-warm it. See how we get on anyway, with it being a little bit cooler. So then there you go, you fasten that back on, and then you just switch it on at the top. By the way, before I do that, that is citrus scent and it's child and pet safe as well. So if you've got little ones crawling around your carpet and you're thinking, well, I don't want loads of nasties on there, you can kind of rest assured that it's safe. Don't know if you can hear me. And then you spray with your little trigger. Oh, there we go. And watch it all come up here.
Yeah.
look at that in comparison now. Leave that over there. It looked like that before. It was more like this colour up here.
Yeah.
That was all the way up there. Look at the difference that that makes. So just think about those stains on your carpet. Just think about those grubby areas on your carpet. Think about that thing that you dropped a little while ago that you go, I don't think that's ever coming out. You know, think about that foundation stain from when you dropped a bit of your foundation brush on the floor a few weeks ago and you go, oh, I don't really know what to do about that one. This is going to be fabulous for that. To know that you can just go straight to the cupboard, grab this, and then go straight in with it. Again, you're just spraying it. The fact that you can see it all coming away, I find so satisfying.
You could use it on your sofa as well, couldn't
Yeah.
you? If you've got an area on the sofa you'd spilt something.
You'll probably be horrified at what comes up off the
I
carpet.
know.
You know.
So this is just the spot buster one. So this is more for like your small
Yeah.
spillages and stuff. And then we have got another cleaner, haven't we, for if you wanted to do the whole carpet.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So yeah. Right, so again, as Kirsty said, whether it's your carpet or whether it is things like sofas, maybe you've got little ones that are constantly spilling stuff on your upholstery, that are maybe pillows, maybe cushions, maybe you bought those really lovely posh cushions from that really lovely home store. I'm really pleased with them. They just match the curtains perfectly. I love them. Oh, I hope nothing gets on them. 2 seconds later, a little grubby child gets their sauce spilt on it or something, gets some ketchup on it. You know that you can grab this, and you can go straight in and clean with that spot buster and get that straight up off the carpet. It's from Beldray, but of course, with Future Developments, these are pieces that we've manufactured here in Stoke-on-Trent. They are pieces that are, I always say, the things that we do at Future Developments seem to be those like problem-solving things, you know,
Yeah,
those things
yeah.
where you go, oh, I've only had something to deal with that. This is it, isn't it? You've seen how well that's come off around there. And obviously, if we were to spend longer on that, we could get even more of that off. Again, you're using that trigger there, you press that down. Oh, still a little bit comes out even when it's off.
Yeah.
But you can spray it with that, and then you're not pressing anything when you're actually cleaning it. You just hold it down, and then that does all the work. It lifts it through here. You get to see everything that comes out. Even if you're using it on a bit of carpet, I don't know, maybe you're just doing it across your stairs or something like that. You'll be horrified, even if you can't see the stain now.
I bet the stairs are really bad, actually,
Awful.
aren't
It's
they?
it's high footfall, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
those areas. I was just looking at a bit of carpet in our house the other day, and I was like, that's mad, that is. It's just on the entrance of our bedroom, and for some reason the carpet is just more worn down there, and I'm thinking, you wouldn't think of that as a high footfall.
Yeah.
I suppose it's where we come into the room, so, you know, I guess. Let's see if any has come into here yet. Yeah, hang on. Let's show you, just from that tiny bit of cleaning, how much came out of here then. Because you saw me empty this out, right?
Yeah.
So this was empty when I started that then. Completely empty. Just from that little bit of cleaning alone,
Wow.
that's what's come up.
Wow.
That's disgusting, isn't it?
It is.
Imagine on your own carpet at home. I dread to think. I
I almost want to go home and do my carpet.
Same.
Like, just
know.
to...
And I tell you what, you know, this is the time of year to do it because we're getting all this hot weather.
Yeah, true.
Your carpet's going to take a lot shorter time to dry, so you can have all the windows open. You can let your carpets dry much, much quicker. Winter time maybe isn't necessarily, you can still do it obviously, but it's not necessarily the best time to do it. But right now, while you've got particularly hot weather, it's your time to get a product like this home
Yeah.
and have a really good go with it around all your carpets. So there you go. Make sure you're heading to our shop and grabbing that one. I'm going to fix that into there. It's going to keep coming towards me, I think, isn't it? There we go. We'll pop this away. Okie dokie. So we've done PINKMAGIC and we've talked the Beldray Spot Cleaner. If you are watching live, a lot of you are going to be watching on the catch-up. If any of you are watching live, feel free to message in any pieces that you want to see, anything that you want us to show you. We're more than happy to do so. And any questions that you've got. If there's any products that you're like, well, does that work on this? And how does it work on this? And what am I meant to do with this? Maybe you've already got a product home and you're struggling with it and you're thinking, maybe I'm not using it properly. Let us know. We'll try our best to help you. Also, if you're watching this on the catch-up, and you're thinking, well, I've got that problem, send a DM, send a direct message wherever you're watching to Future Developments. We always try and troubleshoot stuff for you as well, so feel free to send us a message. Righto, let's talk screen wash then. We're going to go over to cars up next. So, where did I put my little vase? Here it is. Okie dokie. God, I definitely am tired. My eyes feel like I can't look at
heavy
the lights today. Yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
oh, I've got to drive home. Yeah, it's no good. Screen wash. Okay. Here we are then. So this is your 12-pack of screen wash tablets. You're probably thinking, what on earth is a screen wash tablet? I'm about to show you. Now, normally, if you were going down the motorway and you go, oh, God, my screen wash reservoir's empty, my screen's dirty, my windscreen's dirty, what am I going to do? You'd pull into your service station, you'd find a big thing like this for about 6, 7, 8 quid maybe, and you'd be forced to buy it. And then any that you didn't use, you'd have to pop in the boot, you'd have to be transporting that around, wasting more petrol, driving a big canister up and down the motorway, or getting home and finding somewhere to store it, whether you've got a garage or a shed. We don't have a lot of storage space at my house, so I love these sorts of solutions. So this has got 12 tablets in it. That makes up 12 of those kind of canisters. Probably not the right word, is it canister? You know, bottle thing. What would you call one of those? Tub?
Container.
Container. That'll do. Something simple now, you've said it. So yeah, 12 of those containers. Imagine buying 12 of those containers. Have a little think now how much 12 of those would cost you. How much you'd be willing to pay for 12 of those. Then go and have a little look at how much this costs you, because that is what the equivalent is, 12 of these. Sorry, one of these, because there's 12 tablets.
Yes, yeah.
So each of these tablets, what you would do is, if you were making it up in something like this, you'd pop the tablet in and you'd have your water in there and it would just dissolve in there. If you didn't have a container like that and you're thinking, well, I've run out, what do I do? How am I going to get it into the reservoir? You can drop these straight in. What I would say is just break it in half first, because your reservoir probably isn't going to be that big sort of 5-litre vat of space. So break it in half and then you drop it in. I'm going to put the whole thing in there just to show you how it dissolves. And there you go, it goes to work. Now obviously it's probably going to go even quicker if it's in your reservoir, because you've got the engine rumbling, you've got the heat of your bonnet, of everything inside your bonnet, everything happening in there.
Can you use them in any car, vans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing you can't use this in, to my knowledge. It's all weather as well, all weather. So even if, you know, it comes winter time and you kind of get that weird film across your windscreen, I think, in the winter, whereas, I don't know, something in the air, isn't there? You can still use it that time of year. There's no time you can't use this, and there's no place you can't use this. It's a really, really fabulous smear-free cleaner. It's everything you would want in a screen wash. It's just condensed down into this much, much easier design, basically. What you're doing is not paying for somebody else's water, diluting the product. You're just buying the strong concentrate and you're doing the rest. It's your own water, which is, again, obviously far, far cheaper. Maybe you've got multiple cars at home. Maybe you've got your car, your other half, maybe the kids have just started driving. Get these, get it in like a bundle. If you can see on our shop at the moment anywhere where we do multiple of these, I think there are some where we do multiple, you'll be able to get these home, have one in your glove compartment, one in the partner's, one in the kids' car. Just know that when you're sending them on the way, you at least know you've got that peace of mind, you know? Get something like the Bullseye Pro for them to pump up their tyres on the go, and the scratch pen that we're about to show you. That is a little kit. That is a lovely little car kit to keep people safe and, you know, just have a little bit of peace of mind, basically, when you're going long. If you do loads of miles as well, this is absolutely invaluable. I'm somebody who's up and down every motorway in the country most of the time, so I love this because I just think I can just have it in my glove compartment. If I run out, all I need to do is break one in half, put it in the reservoir, and then go to the you know, the petrol station and find the little water bit, the air and water bit, and then just fill it up the rest of the way with water. Easy, 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 easy. And there you go, that's what it's going to look like. It's still dissolving away in there.
Do you know, I wish somebody had put me a little kit together like that when I first started driving.
I know.
Screen wash and a scratch pen. I literally had some fluffy dice.
Oh yeah.
Fluffy dice and a map.
I want a map.
A map.
Oh my God.
Because there was no sat-navs back in the day.
Wasn't there?
No,
You're
there was
not
no.
that much older than me.
37.
There wasn't.
There was no
Sat-navs?
sat-navs. No.
See, I'm 34.
There probably was, but
Yeah.
they weren't a requirement. You didn't have them in
Yeah.
your car very often.
Yeah, and it wasn't like, to be
Do you
fair.
have to pass your test with one now?
Do you? I don't know.
I think you do.
Oh my God.
I know.
See, I'm 34, and actually now I think about it, they were just becoming a thing, because I had one
Yeah.
that was terrible, and you always had to have it plugged in. It was always
That's
running out
it,
of
and
battery.
yeah.
Yeah. God, what a throwback. All I had in my car was, I had a green Ford Ka, and it failed its very first MOT because the bloke had sold it to me. He'd sold me a dud. They were like, they lifted it up on the thing at its first MOT. They were like, just come under here and have a look. And they went like that, and it was just flaking away. They were like, you've been sold something so illegal. You've been driving something so dangerous the last year. I was like, what? So that was my first experience with cars. But I had a little sticker on it that said powered by pixie dust, and I was really proud of that.
yeah,
My
those.
first little car.
Oh.
£1,000 I paid for that, all to fail its first MOT. Anyway, let's not dwell. Let's not dwell.
I know.
Sad time, still not over it all these years later. Right, so that's your screen watch. Now we've got the scratch pen. Are we going to be able to bring the cameras over?
Yeah,
Is
I'll
that
try
okay?
and, yeah,
Thank you.
try and keep us in shot so we can see. Let's go this way.
Okay. Oh, sit down. Oh,
Rest your knees.
can't see me now though, can you? Oh, you can just
I'll
about.
tilt the camera down.
Oh, thanks.
There you
My
go.
backache. There we go. I used to be able to crack my back like that, and I can't do it anymore. Okay. So Scratch Away, this is brilliant. You might have seen products similar to this. A lot of them are made in China. They take about 24 hours to work, to cure, basically, when you put them on the paintwork. This is made in the UK, and it only takes about 10 minutes to cure. So let me show you how this works. This is if you have scratched your car, and I'm not talking you've had a car crash and you've got a huge dent. I'm talking those surface level scratches. Maybe you live in rural areas and you're getting the kind of hedge scratches all at the side of your car.
Yeah.
I've got so many of them. It's so annoying. I heard one happen yesterday as well, and I was like, oh.
It's when you're down like a lane and
Yeah.
you know the car in front of you is not going to move over.
Oh, it's so annoying.
So you end up thinking, I've got to put my car in these hedges on
Yeah.
the side.
Well, we live in a fairly sort of rural area, and so I do a lot of little country lane driving, and it's always like a tractor or something massive coming
Yeah,
away. And I'm
yeah.
like, well, you win, don't you?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna win
literally,
it
I've got
on
no
this one, am I?
choice.
Yeah. So maybe you've got these scratches. Oh my gosh.
There we go.
You can see that one, can't you? Obviously, that is deeper than a hedge scratch is ever going to be. That's a particularly deep one that you're seeing there. You can just about see it on the camera, can't you?
Yeah.
Now, you don't have to worry about matching this to your paintwork. That's the colour. It's completely universal nib. What it essentially does is sort of reflects the colour from either side of the scratch. So if you bring this down the middle, you don't have to push in hard. It's literally just a really, really, really light touch all the way across, just a light swipe across there. And you can see that's, well,
Yeah.
it disappeared. The scratch is still there.
Yeah.
It's just giving the illusion that it's completely disappeared. It reflects that red paintwork from either side and then gives the illusion that that scratch has completely disappeared. Now, what you would do is, if you were to do this in real life, say you've just scratched your car, get a little microfiber cloth or just get the edge of your t-shirt or something. Give it a quick wipe because you'll have dust on your car. So it's always good to do that just so you can kind of prepare the area. So I didn't really do that then, I was a bit naughty. That's what you would do. Let's try and get another one. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. So you would give it a good wipe away. Then you would use this, and then, as I say, normally with a lot of these products, you'd have to wait 24 hours. That's so difficult. Okay, yes, you might not be driving for 24 hours, but what if it rains?
Exactly.
What about just dust getting on the car?
It would never cure in this country, would
No,
it,
it
if
would
you
be
had to
hard.
wait that long?
That's it, because you'd get something, be it like dust, be it another car coming past on the road and kicking up some dust, whatever. With this, it's 10 minutes. So as long as you're not using the car for the next 10 minutes and you know that it's not going to rain in the next 10 minutes, you're absolutely golden. So again, here's our next scratch that I've just done. I'm having to do them quite deep because normally when we're live on the other app, we get really close in. You can see the scratches. Because you're so far away here, I'm having to do particularly deep ones. But it just goes to show that even with those deeper scratches, it does still work really nicely.
How long does it last for?
As
Do you know how much do you have to redo it
As
again?
far as I'm aware, no.
Oh, okay.
I don't look.
Don't know.
I've not been told that you have to redo this. But again, if you do, you've got it.
I was
haven't
going to say,
know
if
what
you
I mean?
needed to, you can just go over, can't you? But
There's
I can't
some-
see there
yeah.
being a need to.
They're such a good price. And again, like I say, it's cured in 10 minutes. You can go and have your car washed. Don't think that when you have your car washed, it's it's going to, you know, wash it away. This is something that's going to kind of cure on. It's UV cured,
Yeah.
right? That's like me having gel nails on and then putting water on them and thinking they'll come off. Of course they won't. You know, they're cured on there. Oh gosh. Oh, I do love doing this. There's something so satisfying.
Do you know it's actually harder to scratch a car than you think?
Isn't it?
I had a go at doing it the other day and I was like, thought this should be easy, but
It
it's
is harder
actually
than you
not.
think. Yes, if you're off to do your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend's car, just be aware. You have to have a certain level
A lot
of
harder
skill.
than you think.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I had an ex that I was always, you know, I was really tempted to. No, I shouldn't say it. I won't say what. But I didn't do it.
That's what she tells us, guys.
Yeah, exactly. You'd never know either way. I'd never
Yeah.
know. No, I didn't. I didn't. I wouldn't have the guts.
No, I wouldn't.
I wish I did. I remember somebody suggesting it to me, and I was like, that's hilarious, but I can't.
No,
and
I know.
also, I believe in karma too much.
I'm the same.
I don't want that coming back to
I'm
me.
fully like, I can't do that because I know it's going to come back to me in another way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no matter what I do.
It's a good way to live. And now I'm a happy little soul with a lovely life. And so maybe
There
that's
you
because I
go,
didn't
then.
go around putting things under people's door handles, you know? There you go. It all comes back around.
It does.
So there you go. You've seen that. I did quite a large one down there.
Yeah, you can't see, it's gone.
There you are. I'm just checking on my screen behind me just to make sure that you can see what I'm seeing here because it's oh, that's a nice big one. There we go. So again, you would give it a nice wipe with a in fact, I am going to do that. Let's practice
With a
what I
cloth,
preach,
yeah.
Let's get a quick cloth and do it. Let's be good. Okay. And if you ever want to get more out of it, if it starts to dry out, you just push the nib in and it brings a little bit more out. This one's starting to run out because we've been using a lot of this for demos. You just follow that all the way down.
It's good as well because like that one that you've just done is quite big.
Yeah.
So it can help to prevent it chipping further, can't it?
Well, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, if you yeah, that is a good point. If you've already got the scratch in your paintwork, so as Kirsty said, stop it going even further and getting even worse. Similarly, right, if you hire cars ever, God, my legs. If you ever hire cars, so maybe you've gone to the, you know, the lot where they hire the cars and they do a little walk round and they go, right, there's nothing bigger than I think it's 2 pence piece, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's nothing bigger than that. On your way, if you come back with anything bigger than that, obviously you get a big old hefty fine for it.
Yeah.
Maybe you go up against the hedge and you get a bit of a scratch and you're thinking, it's probably going to be fine, but I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know how much of a stickler they're going to be. I don't know how much of a job's worth the man at the car places. So have this with you. Just always have it with you and know that you can just go straight over it. Maybe you and your other half share a car and you think you ding it a little bit and you go, oh God, I'm going to get home and they're going to absolutely kill me. My husband did it in a car park recently and I caught him like a madman trying to get the scratch out of the car.
Get rid of the evidence.
Yeah, he said, don't follow me out, don't follow me out. I was like, well, obviously now I'm going to. What have you done? What's the matter? I didn't want you to see it. I wanted to get rid of it first. It was quite a bad one. I think it would have been too much for something like this. It was particularly bad. It was like upper bollard kind of thing, but there you go. But you'd be surprised, even if you've got quite a bad one, always just give this a go on it because it actually, I will say, we got the majority of it out. I didn't actually have any of this at the time, but we got the majority out with a kind of one of those liquid cleaner things. There's still a bit there. I might actually take one of these today and try the rest with it because I haven't actually done that yet.
Quite surprised the other week actually because Tariq had I'd say it was quite a big scratch, almost you could probably have called it a dent to be fair, like where it had fully chipped. And we just tried it just to see. Yeah. And it actually covered it.
Really?
It was actually really good.
That's it, you might surprise yourself sometimes. And again, better to have it so that as soon as that little ding happens, you can use it straight away. So best to, you know, have it already ready to go. And you can see again, I've just done a really, really big one down there and been able to get it straight out. Should we do one more?
Yeah.
What time are we on, Kirsty?
We are.
Oh my gosh.
I'm guessing we've got to be about 10 to.
Yeah?
I'll double check for you in a minute.
Okie dokie, last one. There we go. So just wipe any of the sort of dust and stuff away. You see that one?
Yeah. You can, yeah. My dad keeps asking for one of these.
Take one.
'Cause he loves his car more than anything.
Oh, really? Is it like a particular, is it like a classic car or anything? Or
No,
is it
just
his car?
his BMW, just a standard.
Aw.
But he absolutely loves just tinkering around with it,
I
keeping
love
it polished and clean. And then if I ever go in it, it's like I daren't touch anything.
Yeah.
Or
Do you know,
daren't move the seat.
Yeah, yes, exactly. We've got a neighbour and they go on holiday quite a lot. And they're, I don't know if it's the husband or the wife, but one of their dads comes and checks on the cat and, you know, make sure everything's okay.
Yeah.
And he's got this really cool car. Me and my husband always talked about it. We're like, what make of car is that? I've never seen a car like that. It's like a little mini Jeep kind of thing, like a little mini Jeep Wrangler, but not, right?
Yeah.
And it was something like a Daihatsu or I think it's one of the D ones, maybe like a Japanese make. And we're like, that's really cool. Anyway, the one day we asked our neighbour about it. We were like, I love your dad's car when he comes around. What is it? And she said, oh God, it's from like, he honestly bought that in like something like the 90s. I don't even think they make them anymore. It's not like a classic looking car or anything.
Yeah.
It's just a really old make and model. And he has looked after it that well, it looks like he's just driven it off the forecourt.
Wow.
She was like, oh, he's just so proud of it. It just really keeps on top of it. I'm like, my car I bought a year ago looks worse than that. How's that possible? Honestly, it's quite admirable, isn't it, when people really look after their
I
cars?
know.
Right, should we do a little bit more pink magic just to finish?
Yeah,
just
yeah.
to finish off. Okie dokie.
We've got about 7 minutes left, I
Okie
think.
dokie.
Yeah.
Let's do a bit of pink magic then. We're going to do a very disgusting tile. Do we do pink magic or are we allowed to do a bit of the blue?
Oh, let's show him the blue.
Let's show them the blue.
Let's show them the blue.
Let's do it. Let's do
Yeah.
Blue Magic. I know so many of you watch Future Developments for the original Blue Magic. It's just
Yeah.
had its 40th birthday as well. 40 years of Blue Magic. How incredible is that? And you know, thousands of, imagine a product being around for 40 years, getting thousands of 5-star reviews, and it's not even sold in like traditional retailers like supermarkets. It's something that's been sold on TV and then in sort of live formats like this. And it's so popular. People just love it. And you're about to see why. We'll show you why. So we're going to do carpet, just to show you how well this works. We're going to put a load of stains on this carpet. And then we're going to show you how well Blue Magic gets them off. Because Blue Magic is a powerful stain remover. Hasn't got any solvents or bleaches or anything like that. So it's not going to take the colour out of the carpet or anything. We've got Worcestershire sauce up next. I'm going to give these a nice wipe across as well, just to really set them in.
So there's no scent in the Blue Magic then, like
No.
the pink one.
That being said, if you wanted to add scent, oop, messed up my little display. If you wanted to add scent to it, maybe you're buying a couple of the bottles and you want one with scent, one without. We have got the floral scent drops. You can add those to Blue Magic if you want to. Just make sure you can see them on the other camera.
Yeah.
So you can add those should you want to, but it's completely and utterly personal preference. Stay. Okay.
I think it's nice to have a bit of scent. You know, if you get like red wine on your
that's
carpet,
true,
because
it has
that,
a smell.
even though the stain might be out, it still lingers with the smell a bit, doesn't it?
I know what you mean, and I hate this. I don't drink, so I hate the smell of wine. Do you think it smells and tastes like vinegar? Don't you think?
Red wine, I don't
Any wine.
like it.
Horrid.
I can have white wine, but I have to have like literally half a glass of lemonade in with it as
Yeah. Exactly. I got introduced a couple of weekends ago. I went to a hen party, and they're drinkers, and I'm not a drinker.
Yeah.
So I was like the little wimp, and they were like, "Laura, have another one." I was like, "Oh, I don't know if I should." But they had oh God, what are they, baby Guinness. They're like shots. Have you tried one of them?
yeah.
They're so nice.
Aren't they?
Didn't think I'd like it.
They are really nice.
I was quite surprised.
But you do have to be careful because how easy they do go down.
Well,
yeah.
yes. My brother said this afterwards. He's like, how many did you end up having? And the funny thing is, I said, I think I had like 3 or 4, which considering I don't drink, is quite a lot. And I was having other drinks. My brother was like, thing is, you're mixing drinks there. I was like, I don't think I was drunk. I think I was fine. And then a few days later, we were talking about the England matches. Well, the England match was on that night.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you a single thing that happened in that match. But it wasn't a few days later when someone was talking about the match. I was like, I don't remember any of that.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of it. I remember sitting down to watch it, but I really don't remember any of the game. And I was like, maybe they did go to my head. Oops. But I'm a good girl the rest of the time, so you know, it's my one night. It was a very funny evening as well. We had a butler in the buff.
Oh, did you?
I had to do an unthinkable thing to him as a forfeit. The video exists somewhere. Hopefully no one's put it online.
Nowhere that anyone can find it,
Yeah.
though.
Well, what we had to do was they did like a game where they were like, write down your favourite memory of the bride. So it's my sister-in-law.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is it's my brother-in-law, so my husband's brother's partner.
Yeah.
So of course we're friends, but we're not bestest friends. We haven't been on holidays and nights out galore and like we get on really well. She's a lovely girl, but I don't know her that well to have like hilarious stories of her. And but I didn't realise it was forfeits or she was going to be guessing or anything. So I just wrote down like, oh, you know, and when I first met her and I knew she was going to whip Adam into shape and da-da. I'm also the only person who calls him Adam because they all call him by his surname. So that immediately gave away who I was.
Yeah,
and then they announced the game. Oh, we're going to read them out and she's got to guess who wrote which one.
Wrote it.
And if she guesses you, you have to do a forfeit with the butler in the buff. I was
and she knew straight away.
oh no, she's going to know it's me. It involved a cucumber, and I'll say no more.
Oh, gosh.
I was horrified. I didn't know anyone there either. I literally didn't know a single
You know,
person.
somebody's watching this and they're frantically searching for that video.
Yeah, frantically searching the internet right now. Funnily enough, it wasn't the worst of all of the sort of dares that people had to do. Believe it or not, it wasn't the worst one.
Oh, okay.
But it's funny because as she read the memory out, she looked at her mum and she went, should I be mean or nice? As in, should I drop Laura in it or not? They're like, yeah, drop her in it. I was like, God, awful. Right, what have we used so far? So we just used a bit of green food colouring there. Quite a lot, actually. We do that to emulate grass stains. No grass stain is going to be quite that bad, is it? My goodness. So you've got ketchup. We've done Worcestershire sauce, red wine, fake tan, mustard green food colouring, mascara. Should we leave it there?
Yeah, well, we've got 2 minutes left.
2 minutes. I can do this in 2 minutes. Let's even do a little bit of beetroot for you. Do a bit that I cut earlier, see if I can get any juice out of that. Oh, God. There we go. Can you see that beetroot? Yes,
Yeah.
there we go. Imagine if you got that on the floor, you'd be not very happy. And then we've got our just normal dilution BLUEMAGIC. You can see how well it takes away that beetroot immediately. No scrubbing necessary. Then if we were to use it on our other stains, let's go straight through the middle. I've turned the nozzle round, so it's that really directional nozzle now, so it's getting right in there on all of those stains. Oh, I'm starting to run out. There we go.
I think it's probably because it's on an angle as well with the...
It is, yeah. And then if we get this, then we're just going to agitate the stain.
And would you do this with a dry or a wet cloth or...
Just dry, yeah.
Matter? Yeah.
This is, well, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, actually. This is a dry cloth, but I don't see why you couldn't do it with a wet cloth. In fact, when I got the ketchup stain off my passenger seat in my car yesterday, that was with a wet cloth, but it just so happened the cloth was already wet, so... And it still worked just as nicely. So there you go, you're going to agitate that right. You can see already
how easy that came out.
I didn't even really need to agitate it, did I? But there you go. Wipe all that product away just so you can absolutely see that those stains have lifted. There you go.
Amazing.
How fabulous is that?
It is.
It works so well. If you've got any one of those stains individually on your carpet, you'd go, oh my God, I'm done for. That carpet needs replacing.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you've got anything like wool carpet or anything particular like that, it should be absolutely fine. We always say patch test first just to put your own mind at rest, but it should be absolutely fine on any types of carpet. So make sure you head into our shop at Future Developments, all made here in the UK, in Stoke-on-Trent. You can grab BLUEMAGIC, PINKMAGIC, any of the products we've just shown, and loads more, all for really sorting out those little problems that we have in life that you want to just make it much, much easier to sort. Thank you so much for watching. Me and Kirsty are off. Kirsty will be back tonight alongside Mark. She is going to be... You're going to be on here as well?
7 till 8.
7 till 8. Lovely stuff. So 7 till 8, you'll be able to find her wherever you're currently watching. We're live streaming across 2 platforms at the moment, so wherever you're watching right now. Lovely to see you, and I will see you sometime next week.